Did you ever have the opportunity to listen to Sierra Leone slave trade history? In this video, I'm going to explain to you how the slave trade happened in Sierra Leone and also why Sierra Leone had the biggest hub at that time for slave trade in history. So if you do want to get the full story, stay tuned and watch this video till the end. So now, let's jump in straight to the video. I am Aruna Pepe Blog, the man who tells the story as it is. If you do want to get more stories like this, consider to subscribe and smash the like button. It does help a lot. So firstly, let's take it at the beginnings. In the late 1600s, Sierra Leone became one of the biggest slave trade hub in the history. So the European traders, they decided to build one of the biggest forts along the coast. That place became one of the most famous places in Sierra Leone, which they call the Bones Island, which we as Sierra Leoneans call the Burnt Island. But in history here, it says the Bones Island. So at this point in time, I actually don't know which one is actually the right pronunciation. Is it Burnt Island or Bones Island? So let me know that in the comment section. So from that Bones Island, thousands of Africans were shipped across the ocean. So at that time, some of the people they captured, they came from the Timni, the Limba, the Mende, and the Soso, and also many other tribes. So after they were captured, many of them were marched from the interior of Sierra Leone to many other different places. But also, some of these slaves, they were captured from neighboring countries, Liberia and Guinea. So at that time, they didn't have any way to fly them from one location to another location. So what they had to do was to travel across rivers and forests until they reached their final destination. So during that travel time, it was very, very difficult and tough for them. They were not given food. So that led to some of them to get sick on their way, thousands of them to pass away without even reaching their final destination. From 1750 to 1807, so approximately about 78,000 of them they left. So Burnt Island alone, they saw tens and thousands of them were taken away. So 1 in every 10 of them, they died on their way. They were going through a lot of starvation. Also, some of them, they went through a lot of brutal punishment. Before we go forward, one of my followers requested this video, so that's why I'm doing this video, and this is what exactly I want you guys to be doing. So if you watch any of my videos, then you have something to ask, just ask it in the comment section. I might be able to provide a video response towards that particular question. Shout out to the individual who requested this video, and I'll make sure I tag your name in the comment section. So now, let's go forward. So after they were loaded, some of these ships, many of them, they carried Sierra Leoneans to America. So large number of these people, they landed in South Carolina and Georgia. They wanted to get knowledge from the Sierra Leonean farmers because they had the knowledge on how to farm rice. So it builds fortune on the Americans' plantation. Some of the Sierra Leonean slaves that were taken there, their knowledge and culture, it lives in the Gula and GT people today in America. So after the slavery ended, Sierra Leone became one of the lands where they chose as home for them to return. Some of the freed African slaves, they came back from Brazil and also the Caribbean. So in the 1800s, one of the group, they decided to settle in Banana Island, and they were also known as the Brazilian returnees. As they found the place which they call home, they decided to build farms, schools, also new other communities in the island. This was a story of rebuilding after the slavery scars. In 1807, Britain decided to ban the slave trade. From there, the Royal Navy decided to patrol the coast. So they captured some of the slaves, they shipped and freed thousands of them. Many of those free slaves, they landed in Freetown. They joined the Nova Scotians, the Maroons, and other settlers. Together, they became the Creole people that we know today in Sierra Leone. In 1839, Sembepie, a Mende farmer, was captured. He was loaded at Galenas near the Sierra Leone border. On a Spanish ship, the LA Amistad. Sembepie rose up. So him and other people, they fought for freedom at the sea. So that was unfortunate. They were taken to America. They went to the court in America. The court freed some of them, and they also returned home, and that became a symbol of courage and resistance. Sierra Leone slavery story is one of chains and loss, but it is also one of return, resilience, and survival. From the Burnt Highland to Banana Highland, also from the rice field to freedom. But guess what? This story shaped not only Sierra Leone, but the world at large. If you do enjoy this video, consider to like, comment, and share this video so that other people will know the history of this beautiful country, Sierra Leone. And God bless Sierra Leone. Until next time, as of now, I am out. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.